all forms of severe weather which have the potential to pose a substantial threat to human health and safety, property, critical infrastructure, and homeland security are included in the category of natural disaster. The United States is prone to periodic times of instability, disruption, and economic loss as a result of natural catastrophes, which can strike at any time of the year without any prior warning. These tools are intended to help institutions of higher education get ready for a wide variety of natural disasters such as blizzards, floods, tornadoes, hurricanes, wildfires, and earthquakes, as well as any combination of these events. These 5 natural disasters were responsible for the destruction of cities and the eradication of communities all over the planet. These natural disasters, which include hurricanes, typhoons, floods, and earthquakes, have been responsible for the deaths of millions of people. Hello everyone, and welcome to another video. Today we'll be looking at 5 extreme natural disasters caught on video. Yeah, you heard it right. The Yangtze River Flood, 1931. There have been major floods along the Yangtze River in Xinjiang, in central and eastern China, from ancient times up until the present day. These floods have caused a significant amount of damage to property and a large number of casualties. However, the major flood that occurred in 1931 stands out. Rice fields and a number of towns, including Nanjing and Wuhan, were among the areas that were flooded. It covered tens of thousands of square miles. People in excess of 50 million in number were impacted by the flood. Government agencies, including the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, have estimated that approximately 3.7 million people lost their lives as a result of the disaster. The Haitian Earthquake, 2010. A magnitude 7 earthquake struck Haiti on January 12, 2010, roughly 24 kilometers to the southwest of the country's capital city, Port-au-Prince. On the Richter scale, the earthquake registered as having a magnitude of 7.0, and it was followed by aftershocks that were reported as having magnitudes of 5.9 and 5.5 respectively. On January 20th, a further aftershock measuring 5.9 on the Richter scale occurred. The contractional deformation along the Liaogan Fault, a tiny buried thrust fault identified underneath the city of Liaogan, was the source of the earthquake. The exact number of persons who lost their lives as a result of this earthquake has been the subject of much discussion. Nonetheless, estimates place the amount between 200,000 and 300,000. Hundreds of thousands of people were uprooted from their homes. Typhoon Nina Banqiao Dam Failure, 1975. In August of 1975, the western province of Henan in China was devastated by Typhoon Nina. The typhoon was responsible for the catastrophic fall of the dam, and the subsequent floods were responsible for the deaths of more than 150,000 people. Typhoon Nina caused floods that were twice as severe as the flood levels that the Banqiao Dam was equipped to sustain. The dam had been erected in the early 1950s in an effort to control the Huanghe Yellow River. At least 26,000 individuals were said to have lost their lives as a direct result of the floods. It is estimated that 145,000 individuals lost their lives as a result of the illness brought on by the contaminated water and starvation. The number of people that were negatively impacted by the disaster surpassed 10 million. The Tokyo-Yokohama Earthquake, 1923. At approximately noon on September 1st, 1923, a magnitude 7.9 earthquake rocked the Tokyo-Yokohama metropolitan area. It was estimated that the number of fatalities caused by the earthquake topped 140,000. The majority of those facilities were the direct result of the subsequent massive fires. The earthquake caused a tsunami that reached a height of 39.5 feet at the city of Atami, which is located on the Sagami Gulf. The tsunami was caused by the collapse of many hundreds of thousands of homes, some of which were set on fire. The earthquake and its aftershocks were responsible for the destruction of Japan's most important commercial district, which left the country shaken for decades following the event. The Kashmir Earthquake, 2005. On October 8, 2005, a devastating earthquake hit the portion of the Kashmir area that is controlled by Pakistan, as well as the northwest frontier province of Pakistan and nearby parts of India and Afghanistan. The earthquake had a magnitude of 7.6, and the relief effort for the survivors was complicated by a number of aftershocks, as well as landslides and falling rocks that occurred as a result of the earthquake. Inadequate building practices in the regions that were impacted contributed significantly to the extent of the destruction, as well as the high number of fatalities. At least 79,000 people were murdered in Kashmir, and the fall of more than 32,000 buildings left the region completely devastated. So that's all from today's video. If you enjoyed it, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and ring that bell icon so you never miss our upcoming videos. And don't forget to share your thoughts in the comment section below. Stay tuned, and we'll catch you in the next video.